My name is Ishaan Judd. I'm a singer-songwriter local to Nevada City, California, a small town about an hour from Sacramento, and I've just been here working the music and doing what I love. What inspires my music? That's a question I get a lot, and I'd have to say the biggest thing that inspires my music is nature. Just because, I mean, it's such an amazing thing that we have right at our feet, and just all it can do that we can't control. So it's just an inspiration to me. Another humongous inspiration is my family. I have so much family support here, and that's definitely gets thrown into my songs as I write. And I play around at some local restaurants around Grass Valley, Nevada City area, and if you go and see me perform live, you can always find my grandma. She'll be the one sitting in the front row, always there to support me. I can't even count the time she's been there. So that's just one of the amazing things that I have is family support, and I guess I'm very fortunate to have that, and it's definitely an inspiration and gets put into my songs. What I love about being a musician is the fact that as a writer, you write about the little snapshots, the little parts of your life that you want to remember, and it's right there in a song. Every feeling that you have, whether it's good or a bad one, you can release it into a song, and it's there to remember and reflect on, and just it's a good way to release as well. One of my favorite songs on my new album, Golden Sun, is Long Way Home. It's just a song about enjoying what's around you and being okay with taking the long way home, not necessarily in a rush, not taking the interstate straight home, but take the back roads, enjoy everything that there is to see on the way home. Just not about being in a hurry and enjoying life, and that's, I guess, kind of one of the vibes of my music, is just some positive vibes. And the genre, that's another one. I call it organic folk rock. No preservatives, it's just 100% music. I like to, go back to the acoustic instruments, stick with the roots, really focus on the folk instruments, so it's a folky instrumentation, acoustic guitar, a lot of acoustic instruments, so I'd say that's what it is, but organic folk rock, no preservatives. I started playing music when I was 7 years old. I remember my mom, she said, "What instrument do you want to play?" And I said, "Guitar, obviously." But we went to the teacher, and she really recommended that I start with piano first. And I remember her we'd have these talks with my mom after my lesson. She said, "Ishaan doesn't really play gracefully, he just pounds on the chords, and so at that point we decided maybe I was going to be a guitar player like I wanted to be. So I started playing guitar, I started taking lessons, and I took lessons till I was about 12 years old, and from there just kind of taught myself more about, just more on the guitar. There's so much to learn, I'm still learning, there's never a point when I'm going to stop learning. And it's just progressed from there. After a while I started really wanting to record my own music, and from that point it grew. I started recording really basically just on my old guitar teacher's just Mac computer. It was able to handle the basics and just get down a few ideas, and then from there it turned into something more. For my senior project in high school, I just graduated this year, 2013, class of 2013. But for my senior project, I recorded an entire album at a place called Sun Sound Studios, and Grass Valley, California. And that was a huge experience for me. It was a really good learning experience. I got to work with world-class musicians who just, we have so many amazing musicians that are local to this area that it's you really get a fulfilling experience for what you pay for. And I made a 9-track album. It's titled Golden Sun. Now it's available on iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, all those cool digital music stores. And that was a really big stepping stone for my music, because it showed me kind of where I want to go as far as music as a career. And I know it's nowhere near done, and I'm writing more material to put in a second album as soon as I can fund it. So it's a huge work in progress, and where I see music going in the future is just, I mean, I want to reach for the stars with it. I mean, it's kind of cheesy to say, but I want to, you know, take it to the next level. And what I started thinking about, it's all about what you want in this life, and for me that's music, because it's not necessarily, you know, the easiest thing to achieve, but I think, you know, my mom always told me if you set your mind to it, you can achieve it. And so I'm setting my mind to it. You know, I'm treating it like a full-time job, and we'll see what happens. I mean, to me, this life right now is too short to not do what I love to do, and I think that everyone, no matter what their passion is, what their hobby is, I'm always a huge person to encourage following your dreams and doing what you love, you know. This little video here it's kind of a pilot to this series I'm wanting to do, to kind of post up regular videos regularly of just songs being played and all over Nevada County and the cool spots, to kind of showcase the cool area we live in, and you know, just to stay in closer touch with you guys as the listeners. And what I'd like to do is do some covers, and I would love any recommendations. Do originals that are already out there, and just some new material I'm working on to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm working on and kind of where the music's going in the future, and just, you know, stay up to date. And I just want to say again, I'm so thankful for all the support that has been given to me by everyone. It means a lot. I mean, those that I know and those that I don't know, it's encouraging, and, you know, inspires me to keep on going with this, and so that's where it's headed. We're fighting a war we can't win, wondering if I'll come home again.
Come home, soldier.
Sunny day back in the States. Here there's wind and tears like rain.
Stand tall, soldier.
We're fighting, yeah, we're fighting a war we can't win. I'm crying, slowly dying. Oh, how I miss